Right, how's everyone doing? Good, I hope. Yeah, the Atari VCS is awesome, and I'm going to show you a bunch of games that you can't play on other consoles, like the Xbox Series X, PlayStation 5, Switch, you name it. Well, if you have a PC, you can play these games on the PC also. But if you have an Atari VCS, you can play these games on it. So I'm going to go to Chrome, you know, and pretty cool, So the first game I'm going to show you is a game called Wolfen Dome, which is a crossover between Wolfenstein 3D and Doom, and it's pretty cool, So it's called Wolfen Dome. So just go to Google. So if you have a PC, you can do this, but if you have an Atari VCS, you can do it also. But you can't play this game on the Xbox Series X or the PlayStation 5 or the Switch or so. So anyway, so Wolfen Dome is the name of the game. Yep, pretty cool, It's a big mashup of Wolfenstein 3D and Doom, and there's a multiple online emulators to play it, like Play Mini Games is the best, but there's so many, and it runs well, now I'm gonna try and see if we can use the controller for this game, but because see, there it is, Wolfen Dome is the name, and but using the keyboard, it's pretty straightforward. The arrow keys is movement, space bar to open doors, and the left control key is four weapons, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 key changes weapons. So I'm going to try and see if we can use the go full screen. Yeah, so this is Wolfen Dome. It's a total conversion of Wolfenstein 3D and Doom by GT Interactive. And this didn't come out for a console. So anyway, it's set to mouse at the moment. So I'm going to go to joystick and see if that works. We'll just start the game. So pretty cool. Wolfen Dome. Yeah, so you play as BJ Blazkowicz and you're going around shooting the Doom guy and stuff, so pretty cool, So I'm gonna go to control. I'm using the keyboard at the moment, so set to mouse. Well, it's not picking up the joystick or the controller. So I don't think we can use the controller. Anyway, no big deal. Just escape this. Go to new game. Just go back to full screen again. And it has the first encounter a bunch of imps. The Baron's Realm, a bunch of Barons of Hell. Death Traps, 4 of the Archvile. So this is pretty cool. Doom Blitzkrieg, the Ultimate Challenge. So pretty cool, So I'm going to go UAC Side 1, Confident, I'm so good. We'll go for confidence. So pretty cool. Yeah, so this is Wolfen Dome. And it's awesome being able to play this on the Atari VCS, Yeah, cool. There's the now the new Wolfenstein games are good and all, but they're not as good as this. Because I find that the new Wolfenstein games are too overcomplicated. Yeah, they have great graphics, but it's just overcomplicated. And it feels like a bunch of chores that I have to do in the new Wolfenstein games. Yeah, so I'm playing this game one-handed at the moment, and it's cool, Delhi, you know. UAC and stuff. Yeah, so this is why I love the Atari VCS. We could play games like this because I love first-person shooters, especially old school ones, you know. And I had no idea this game existed until I got my Atari VCS, you know. And there's so many different versions of Wolfenstein and Doom, and games based off Doom and Wolfenstein 3D, like, you know. So this is pretty cool. Doing just one hand, so I'm doing my best. I'm dead just like that. So like it's yeah, that's Wolfen Dome, you know. So like another game that I found out which is pretty cool is the Ultimate Simpsons Dome, which is based on you know, Doom 2, but it has a whole bunch of Simpsons characters. So I'm gonna go to that league, you know. So it's pretty cool. And look, to find it, you just type in the words, you know, Ultimate Simpsons Dome, and and this game you play as Homer, like, you know, Ultimate Simpsons Doom. See there, and now this game sometimes it breaks down for some reason, but most of the time the game plays pretty goodly. So again, Ultimate Simpsons Doom, Ultimate Simpsons Doom. Now, a site I use to play Ultimate Simpsons Doom is a Classic Reload, which I'm gonna go to right now. And there it is there. See, Classic Reload. So pretty cool. Just click that. And there you go, Ultimate Simpsons Doom. So again, this is based on Doom 2, except it's a whole bunch of characters from The Simpsons. He plays Homer. It's pretty cool. When he collects donuts and for health, he goes "arr, arr, arr," like that and stuff. So pretty cool. And so again, like these games, like they're not on the consoles, or so I don't believe they are. So the only way to play them is on the Atari VCS or the PC, which is pretty cool, like, you know. And I love the Atari VCS. I think it looks awesome. Just skip the ad. And again, you have to use the keyboard and mouse. I'm gonna see if the controller works. Never know, I might, like, you know. Classic Reload. It's a great website. It has a whole bunch of old school systems, like not just DOS games, but it has Atari games, Sega games, other things. Like up the top there, if you go to platform, you have a whole bunch of systems. But if you actually click platform, there's a whole bunch of other games, other systems, and it shows you how many games are in each system. You know? Apple II, Amstrad, CPC, Amiga, Arcade, Atari 7800, 5200. So it's a cool website, and the great thing about this website is that, like, sometimes the online emulators, for some reason they don't work. They go offline for maintenance, or if there's a glitch or something like that. But this website, I found, always works, even if other online emulators don't work, you know. So Classic Reload, I mean, this is the site to come to if the other online emulators don't work, you know. Because for a time there, other online emulators just wouldn't work for whatever reason. And I was thinking, was there something wrong with my Atari VCS? But no, it just turned out that the other online emulators, like Play Mini Games and other ones, they were going through maintenance or something like this. But this site classic reload is the site to come to, because it has a whole bunch of different systems, and it always works this suite as long as your internet is working, obviously. But it has DOS games, Game & Watch, ColecoVision, Commodore 64. I mean, this is an awesome website. Now, not every game runs great. Some games run better than others, but it's better than nothing, and it's free, like, you know. So just Sega Genesis, Sega Game Gear, everything. This is the site to go to if the other online emulators don't work, you know. SNES, Windows TurboGrafx 16, everything. This is a ZX Spectrum, which is one of my favourites. But anyway, back to Ultimate Simpsons Doom, you know. And the thing I love about the Atari VCS, everything is easy, it's snappy, and it's you don't have to be you don't have to be a wizard to figure out how to find games on the Atari VCS. Once you have a basic understanding, that's all you need, you know. So Ultimate Simpsons Doom, this is awesome in my opinion. Now, look, I said sometimes it breaks down, but it's pretty cool. And so this is the sweet, in my opinion, classic reload. Skip the ad.
Multiplayer first-person shooter featuring infantry, ground vehicles,
pretty cool. I love the Atari VCS, and so just give it a second to load. Classic reload, brilliant site, you know, in my opinion. And I love the Atari VCS, and I'm going to enjoy many years with my Atari VCS, you know. And now just be patient, you know, because the game takes a few seconds to start up and stuff. But if it doesn't, just reload the whole page, because sometimes this happens, you know, and nothing happens. But just be patient, you know. That's the key. If something doesn't work the first time, just reload the page. See, just wait. Patience. Ultimate Simpsons. That's the thing with the Atari VCS. Patience. Sometimes it takes a while for something to start, like, you know. Helen Springfield, the Ultimate Simpsons too. This is awesome. So I'm gonna go to full screen. There's Mo there for you. So. Awesome. Hurt me plenty. It has the same difficulty as Doom, you know. So pretty cool. His helmet there, it looks pretty pissed off. So this is awesome. Ultimate Simpsons Doom. Based on Doom 2. Around here's a chainsaw. And the Atari VCS is awesome, man. I love it. I'll never get bored with the Atari VCS, you know. Pretty cool. And I have to use the keyboard, but it's no big deal. I think it's cool. It was dull when he gets hit. It's hard to play one-handed. They shoot each other really quickly. There's a weapon. Yeah. So if the game does break down, just reload it, you know, because it does work. Sometimes it does break down, you know. But this is cool. Yeah. Certain sprites are from Doom 2, certain sprites are from The Simpsons. So it's pretty cool, like, you know. One thing I noticed is no music. But that doesn't matter, like, you know, it's still awesome. Yeah. So pretty cool. Put some Simpsons down. And like I said, I love the Atari VCS. I really do, like, you know. And when I found out about this game, like, it was cool, you know. Yeah, so yeah, pretty cool stuff. The Atari VCS. Yeah, so pretty cool stuff, like, you know. So last game I'm going to show you is but there's more to show. Is Beyond Wolfenstein. This is like a sequel to Wolfenstein 3D that I didn't know existed, you know. But pretty cool. Let's go to Google and Beyond Wolfenstein. I always put the word online after something. Beyond Wolfenstein. Now Beyond Castle Wolfenstein unfortunately doesn't work. I don't know why it doesn't work, but this is Beyond Wolfenstein 2. Just like the and to play mini games. There's so many different sites that run it, like, you know. Play classic games, but play mini games, in my opinion, has the best versions of games anyway. They seem to run the best, you know. So we're going to go to start. And this is pretty cool. Again, this didn't come out on the console, so if you have an Atari VCS, these are games that are pretty cool. Play mini games is also, it has the best versions of games, and Classic Reload is another one, you know. So pretty cool, like, you know. Like this glass box, pretty cool. And just like Wolfen Dome. Just go to start. Yeah, Beyond Wolfenstein. So this is Wolfenstein 2 Special Edition. So this is pretty cool, like, you know. And Fat Face's Revenge. Yeah, go to that. Bring him on, it. Get psyched, yeah. Yeah, he's got a shotgun now. Yeah, so I hope the next Wolfenstein game, the next Wolfenstein game, to come out for the Xbox Series X or something. It's more like this, like, you know. We'll just find the new Wolfensteins that gotten too complicated, like I said, and it just feels more like a chore, you know, in my opinion. And same thing with the new Doom and Doom Eternal. Like, they're good games now, but it just feels like a chore playing those games for some reason. You know, I don't know why. Whereas this just feels more like a fun game to play, you know, and the old Doom. You know, like in Doom and Doom Eternal, you have to clear a section of so many demons before you move on to the next section, and rinse and repeat. That's what it feels like. It feels like a chore. It feels like a grind. You know, and we're just, even though it has good graphics and all, we just find a barn and how to aim with that, you know, that's the thing. See all the blood and all, like, you know, so pretty cool. And I remember when Wolfenstein 3D came out on the Super Nintendo, they removed all the Nazi stuff, all the blood and stuff, and you know, ID Software and John Carmack in particular, they weren't happy with that, and I couldn't understand that because it's the main part of the game, like, you know. But they took it out. So yeah. Yes, I hope that the next Wolfenstein, next Doom, goes back to its roots, in my opinion. You know, yeah, graphics are great, but if the gameplay is like a chore and it gets boring afterward, and it's just not fun, like, in my opinion. Like, would rather play the old school Doom and Wolfenstein over the new ones. I mean, that's just the truth, like, you know. But I still like Doom Eternal and the new Wolfenstein games. I just don't like them as much as the old ones, as the old games, because of those problems, in my opinion. And I'll say that's more a Bethesda choice than an ID Software choice. I just get that feeling, like, you know. But it could be wrong. Like, ID Software probably wanted to make Doom like an arena style game. You just go into an area, clear a bunch of damage, and move on to the next area. But we doubt it, you know. But I say ID Software was sort of frustrated with how Doom 3 turned out, and the fact that I had a story, had everything else, but people didn't take to it. So I don't know. Like, maybe the fans say, look, we want Doom this way, and like, you go into an area, you clear out a bunch of damage, then you move on to the next area. And if that's what the majority wants, and that's all fair and good, but we just want it to be more like this, you know, Doom and Wolfenstein, you know, like, where it feels like you're going on an epic journey, and it doesn't feel like a chore, like, in my opinion. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, just a bunch of games on the Atari VCS that you can't play on the Xbox Series X, PlayStation 5 and the Switch, or so I believe. The only way you can play these games is on the Atari VCS or the PC, and it's pretty cool, like, you know. And there's loads more of other games out there that I'm gonna discover and want to do, and I'll make a video about it. But there's so much to play on the Atari VCS that I don't understand how people are getting bored with it, because that's one of the things I heard people criticising the Atari VCS for, that there's not enough games to play in it. Well, there's thousands of games to play in it, you know what I mean? You just have to patience, go to Chrome, and if Chrome doesn't do it for you, you can go to Steam, you can Xbox Cloud Gaming, there's thousands of games, and there's games that you can't get on the consoles. You know what I mean? And it's easy. It's just brilliant. And playing games like this is what I like doing on the Atari VCS, you know. And like I said, I hope ID Software make the next Wolfenstein like this, and the next Doom like the old Doom, not like the way it is, you know, in my opinion, you know. Yeah, so the Atari VCS is awesome, and I just can't recommend it enough. If you really like playing old school games like I do, like this, then it's a no-brainer. It's easy to use, it's fast and snappy, it looks awesome, and it's just there's no negative things I can say about it. It's just you will have thousands of hours of fun. I'm not messing. And look at like I said in one of my old videos, you don't have to pay an online subscription to play the games, which is a bonus, you know. All you need is a good internet connection. You have to have some understanding of websites and how to use a keyboard, but you don't have to be a wizard. That's the thing. Don't think, oh jeez, this is too difficult, because that's how I thought it would be. Because before the Atari VCS, I was exclusively a console gamer. I'd never use a PC before, because I thought it would be too difficult. I thought it would be too difficult to use, and there'd be a lot of like illegal stuff involved that I don't want to get into. But trust me, it's not that hard, you know what I mean? And there's nothing illegal about playing these games. Once you just play them for your own enjoyment, it's just renting the games. See it like that, you know. Once you're not downloading the games and selling them, then you got no problem. You know what I mean? But most people just want to play a few games and just enjoy it. And you will on the Atari VCS. You just need patience and some understanding of how to use a keyboard and just read what's on the screen and just do what it says. It's just that easy. Now, I don't want to sound like, I hope I'm not sounding like a prick or something like that by saying that. But it was like, that's why I didn't want to get a PC, because I thought it would be too difficult to use. Finding all these games, jumping through hoops. You don't have to jump through any hoops on the Atari VCS. Just go to Chrome, type in what you want, plug in your controller, get a keyboard and mouse. Like, this keyboard and mouse costs €30 for the both of them. They're both rechargeable. They both come with a receiver that plugs into the back of the VCS and you're away, like, you know. Because I hear people saying, I have to do this, I have to do that. But there's no effort involved here. You don't have to like do anything. You know, I mean, it's that easy. You just type in what you want and that's it. Once you have it, and another great thing about the Atari VCS, even if you don't have an internet connection, you can still play games on the Atari VCS. But it's highly recommended that you do get an internet connection if you want to get more games for it, or you want to enjoy it to its full potential. But even if you didn't, if you got the Atari VCS, you'd have the Atari VCS vault built in with over 100 Atari games and arcade games, and you can play them until you get an internet connection. So that's it, like, you know. And once you have the internet connection, you can play PlayStation games, Mega Drive games, you name it, classic games like this. Just go to Chrome, type in what you want, and play the games. It's just that easy, you know. Now, if you want to get even more out of the Atari VCS, you can put in extra RAM, put in extra storage, and with that, you can get Dreamcast games, you can get PS2 games, whatever you want. But there's so much to do on the Atari VCS, especially old school games, you know. Like, now, just so play mini games, like I said, is awesome. And classic Reload, I mean, Sega, look, just click that, you know. Sonic the Hedgehog 2, yeah, I'll have that, you know. Just click it, play online, and just give it a few seconds, skip the ad, you know, play now. It's that easy. Just follow the instructions on the screen and you got no problem. So once again, I hope I'm not coming across as this guy's a bit of a prick the way he's talking. No, I'm just saying, I felt exactly that way, because this is too hard and stuff. So Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and I'm pretty sure this will fucking use a controller, you know. Yep. There you go. I'm using the controller, you know. So that's it, people. I hope everyone has a good day. Take care and bye-bye.